Sup, Boppers? So, are we into Sunday yet? I don't even know what fucking time it is. Not yet. Well, anyway, it's close enough. Let's have a little church session. So, when I was driving in Texas, I saw a lot of these huge mega churches, actually across the South, but really prevalent in Texas. And they were just these big, gaudy, opulent buildings, right? And I thought, what the fuck? Because, I stopped in San Antonio, which is a beautiful city. The Riverwalk is just absolutely amazing. My daughter and I got coffee and we walked along the Riverwalk. It was beautiful. And it was January and it was 70. And it was really foggy, so, you got the smell for the sea air. It was wonderful. Got to see the Alamo and all of that. And there were a lot of homeless people in San Antonio. And they were so nice. They were some of the coolest homeless people I've ever came across. There's a lot of them. And I don't know, man, because God sent his only son, and, he didn't send a billionaire king, some rich royalty, some powerful person with all kinds of wealth. Because, Jesus was a poor dude. He was a Jewish carpenter. They were barely squeaking by. So I don't think all of that luxury is really important to God. So all this, prosperity gospel bullshit is exactly that. It's anti-Christ. Christ was poor. And he wasn't trying to get rich. He wasn't like, I'm poor and I gotta get rich, was he? No, he's more concerned with other things. Yeah. I'm not saying if you're striving for better and you're poor, you're not better, but you're striving for, because I truly fucking believe, being in my situation, that being rich does not fucking make you happy. That's not going to guarantee your happiness. So I can't even say better. The trick is to learn to be happy no matter what's happening. To not give up your faith no matter what is happening. Like Job, right? Do you still trust when you're sitting there with nothing? You've lost everything. You've lost your family. You've lost your cattle. You've lost your property. You have boils all over your body and you're scratching them with your broken dishes. That's all you got left. Do you still trust and believe? Right? So, yeah, I don't think money's a big issue. And if you argue the case that, well, we need to honor God with this beautiful building, there is nothing man could ever build, ever, that's going to come close to the magnificence of nature, which you trample on and piss all over and pollute and rape with fracking. That's what God created. I don't think he gives a fuck about your building. That's not going to last. Eventually it's going to deteriorate. But the mountains, they're not going to deteriorate for a long time. Do you see? All of this gaudy opulence is futile, and I can't speak for God, but I would think that he would think it was insulting. I would think he would think to build an adequate building that will service your congregation, and then, you don't have to be so fucking fancy about the shit. Take the rest of the money and, I don't know, maybe build a shelter for all the homeless people who are sleeping outside. Just a thought there. Right? Amen and hallelujahs.